Hello, everyone. I think we're live. I think we're live indeed. Hello, everyone. So, I already said that. So, last stream we worked on a pirate build, but I'm not exactly thrilled about it. So, we're going to put that one on hold for now. I do want to return to it. But I want to think a little bit more on it. So today, instead, what we're going to work on is a bit of a sci-fi theme, and we're not exactly starting, so to speak, because I do have a lot of sci-fi stuff here, and we could be doing this in the Nether. I mean, not the Nether. We could be doing this in the End, since the End is spacey as is. But I have some special shaders in the End, and it might honestly make it a little difficult. And I think it's nice to be able to actually see things. So let me just quickly go through. Why do I feel like Oh, I'm sorry. You guys can't see anything, can you? I should fix that. Well, I did good. Hello? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Everything is broken. Ah, there we go. Okay, I want to start over. I screwed up. I did a screw up. Like I always do. Let's try that again. Hello? We're not starting over exactly. We've got some stuff already available today. I'm so good at Okay, so anyway, today, yeah. Not exactly a start over. The pirate theme I want to think a little bit more about, so we're going to start off the stream by showcasing sort of things I've already done for a sci-fi theme, kind of my mindset, what I would like to build, and things like that. So we're just going to go into... Oh, nice. Building a Death Star, are we? Not today. Not today. Just spaceship stuff. This is one of a hallway spaceship I was working on. Naturally, it's the interior, not the exterior. But I want something dark themed. I guess my main thought is, I'm sure you guys are familiar with Toonami. It was on Cartoon Network and now it's on Adult Swim. I want a ship like that. So we got a lot of things over here. I like the anvils on the floor. Yes, I like that a lot. It's a very lovely. I came up with that all by myself. I'm really pleased with it though. It's so sci-fi looking. It looks real good. I am really happy with it. Gonna definitely need an iron farm if you're gonna do that in survival though. But that's okay, because iron farms aren't all that difficult, honestly. So we're gonna take a look around. This was sort of a spaceship I was working on. I wanted it fairly small. I didn't want something too massive. And as you can see, I use the anvil floor for a lot of these things, just because, as I said, I really like it and I've never seen it done before. But yeah, so this is a spaceship. Naturally, it's a little bit skeletal. We had a large sea lantern thruster at the back of it, and sort of a very rounded ship. Very rounded. I wanted it a little bit more oval, I think. But it got a little poked outward. This was a ship I finished. I like this one a lot. I think it turned out really nice. Naturally, I tried to make it a little D-Nator themed. The problem with Minecraft, though, is that it's really flexible to build in medieval and not so much sci-fi. Yes, I would agree with that. Medieval is a very easy go-to build style. Oh yeah, and I think concrete is definitely going to help as far as branching out in in themes. But I agree, it's difficult to do sci-fi, it's difficult to do a lot of themes, honestly. If they're not medieval, and not that I hate medieval, but I'm bored to death of seeing it. Because literally that's the easiest thing to build in Minecraft, in my opinion. And that's not me knocking to say, like, you know, anyone can build a castle, but it's just one of those themes that's so popular that just about everyone's done it, and I want to see something different. So, this is the inside of my little spaceship. I did a shulker box storage. I do have plans for these ships in the future. But I really liked how this ship came out. I do have plans for it. Hopefully they will get to see the light of day at some point. And then I got a big ship over there, but I don't really want to share it. I'm a little uncomfortable sharing these builds. But what I am willing to share is what I have. And here's some concepts I had for a teleporter room. Oh, we are in a spaceship. Yep. So this is a concept I had for a teleporter room. I wanted to use glass and like this terracotta right here. And I wanted to have like a red wire looking background. I thought that would look really cool. I'm not honestly all that pleased with this execution. I do really like the concept though, and I would love to see if I could figure out a way to get this theme to work a little better. But I like this. We're probably going to work on interior spaceship stuff for now, for this stream. I want to work on a teleporter room. I want to get something down that I'm happy with. And that's why I'm showing you guys this kind of stuff. And I would also like to maybe consider a control room. Here's another teleporter room I've tried out. I think teleporters and pipes. Yeah. I was going for like sort of the Star Trek Enterprise ones, like especially the, I mean, doesn't have to be the newest film version, but they're all pretty similar to one another. So this is sort of what I came up with. I thought, yeah, I think this was supposed to have an extra floor in it, like up here. But you know, you would go up to here. I like this one because it's very sci-fi-esque, and you know, it's on the top. And then, just for now, we will work on the pirate theme, but I want to think a little bit more on it. Because I wasn't very happy with where it was going. But I have the idea in mind. I do want to do the pirate theme, but we're going to push it off until a couple streams later. I want to really think about it, and I just don't have the time right now to really open games and play things around. It's very simple to make those teleporters work with command blocks. Yeah. But I like this, and the glass I think just looks very futuristic. Here's another one where it's more like it's a covering pod. I did have it all the way around at one point, but I do want them accessible. I want them to, like, you know, people to walk in them and things like that. I do think it looks good, though. I do really like this theme, and I also like that, you know, the middle one is a little higher than the other two. Hello, Lunatic and Fringe. How are you doing today? Oh, and I guess this isn't really a wire thing, but I did put a I did put some red in the back so that, you know, I could take blocks out and you get that cool wire pattern again. Because I do like the wire pattern. I think that's a really cool concept. I would like to get that to work for the teleporter. And then this is a larger teleporter I thought of. Using glass and terracotta along the bottom. I wanted to have like these very long stream looking things. Like really technical wire. Yirus? I don't know what Yirus is. But hello, Sailed Wall. How are you doing today? Yeah. Command blocks are definitely probably pretty simple to do. Not to that stage yet. I do want to build something, but yeah. So the thought of today is mostly focusing on, like, say, a teleporter room and things like that. And as far as the color, respect cheese. Why would I not respect cheese? Cheese seems something highly respectable. You guys can go. Goodbye. Now those guys I don't respect, because they don't respect cheese. Have you been streaming this whole time? Unfortunately, I just got started. So we're gonna go... We're probably gonna go until about 9:30. That will give us about 2 hours. But that's the plan. And then this is, again, a hallway I really like. I love this hallway. Again, anvils, I think, make a perfect floor design. And I've never seen this before, so I've never seen it before. This is a D-Nator original. Do not steal. And if you find someone who did a YouTube video of a floor design like this before this stream, then they stole my idea anyway, and they need to be sued immediately. Do not steal my original design. My original character's best. But yeah, so not a fully... Ooh. What's that one? Oh, I bet that's my other engine. I had 2 engine designs for this. I bet that's... Yeah, I think this was an engine design. Oh, this is the top. Oh, okay. Yeah, I changed the top. Ah, that's okay. Okay. Even if you had it before me. Exactly. I will respond to you, in fact. I don't know what to respond to you with, though. I can be aggressive. Is that what you want from me? Do you want me to yell at you, sailed wall? What do you want from me? I don't know. I don't know. A mild Izzy appeared. What exactly makes a mild? What exactly makes a mild Izzy? Everyone's showing up after I showcase the things. That's okay. So, I'll say it for the 90th time. You're gonna draw dogs because you really like to draw dogs. You know, sometimes we all need to stick to our strengths. And you, Jello, your strength is apparently dogs. So let's see. Being tired for work. That is fair. That is very fair. Now, as I said, I said at the beginning of the stream, and System brought it up, medieval themes are really... There is no money! System said it at the beginning. Medieval themes are very common in Minecraft, and I think Concrete's definitely helping branch things out a little bit more. Like, we can do a lot more than we used to. If you want a modern build, it's very easy to do. If you want a sci-fi build, I personally think this gray concrete color is absolutely perfect. Hence me using it for basically every sci-fi build I've done thus far. So, naturally I want a dark-themed ship. And maybe in general I just want dark themes because to go alongside of the stone brick, not the... Dang, I spoiled it. To go along... I think Scar made really neat things. You mean like his Scar City? Yeah, like, that's a great example. You could do a lot of modern stuff with the clay. I guess it's called terracotta now, too. Man, you guys have me, like, really lost in my brain now. But, To go alongside the medieval themes, I like medieval. It's just it's done a lot, and likewise, I'm bored of this gray color. This gray color, I'm bored of, and I think that might be also why I like dark themes. Is that we're so used to this, you know? Weren't you planning on doing something like sort of like the Starship Enterprise? Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna do a spaceship. Not the Enterprise, but I'm thinking like starting off with teleporter rooms, something like that. And we will, you know, I do have a ship design in mind. It's over there. I don't quite feel comfortable enough showcasing it just yet. But I am happy with where it's going, and I'm a little uncomfortable on stream still with it. So we're gonna take a look at that probably in the next stream or two. But for now, I want to come up with a concept for a teleporter room. And I think one thing I would like to do is I'd like it to be sort of a hexagon. I really love the spaceship map Hypixel had on the murder mystery game. Ooh. Yeah, huh? I mean, there's a lot of really cool spaceships, honestly. Unfortunately, a lot of the effects are done with resource packs, and I want to go a little bit more vanilla focus. I mean, I don't mind changing grass color and things like that, but I really don't like adding very unique blocks. We might be doing a little bit of that, but I would like to keep as defaulty as possible. So I'm thinking something like that might work. Is this a 3 space? Yeah, so let's maybe do a 2 space, a 3 space, maybe a 4 space? Would that be an okay... Interesting shape, yeah? Yeah, but with Hypixel, they didn't have a resource pack. Oh, okay, well, maybe we will take a quick look at that, actually, then. Let us quickly go to the BR back screen. I'm going to go log into Hypixel, and we're going to go check it out. We're going to see how exactly it is. Woo! Everything is very, very spammy. Okay, so excuse me. Turn off, please. I have a skull of myself. Why do I have a skull of myself? Anyway, okay, what was I thinking? Where is this thing? Let's find out. Ooh, that's a lovely skin. That's a lovely chest. I love it. That's beautiful. Oh, I like the animated shop too. Okay. But yeah, really, why? So, compass and murder mystery. Let's see if we can find the murder mystery. And if we can't get in a couple games, then we'll, here it is. Okay. Classic Assassins, Infection, Hide and Seek. Is there a way we can... Oh, wow, that's a really cool... Are those maps? Oh, that might be a map. That's cool. How do I join... Ooh. Man, this is weird. Classic, huh? Okay. Let's go to Classic, then. Oh no. Classic. And... Map selector. Ancient Tomb, Archives, Cruise Ship, Gold Rush, Hypixel World, Headquarters, Transport Tower, Library, and Mountain. I don't think it's a painting. Hollywood Headquarters sounds... Hypixel World might be it. You think it's the cruise ship, okay? We will be going back to the creative world in just a second. System suggests that there is inspiration to be had here. So we're going to go take a look around real quick and see what it is like. Now, this does not look to be... This does not look to be... I do love those wave effects, though. That's a really nice thing. But this does not look to be a... Yeah, this does not... I'm going to try headquarters. This looks to be not sci-fi-y. Someone should kill me. Oh, wait, actually, can I go to... Yes, I can go to the lobby. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to go and try that again. And we're going to try... I think headquarters or the Hypixel World are probably this. Oh, you think that's a... I'm on a boat! Okay, let's try maybe transport. What? Daily free Oh, no! I only get one? Darn it, I only have one. Hello, Blue Bomber. Oh, True Born. How did I read that as Blue Bomber? Yeah, I can't actually choose. Okay, we're gonna try one round of this. And this looks like an ancient tomb. Can we actually do that? Let's just keep going. Yeah. Okay. We'll try this a couple times. If it works, great. If it doesn't, forget it. We'll hit this a few times, see if we can... Nah, this doesn't look... Oh, there's a city. Nope, not it. Try again. Yeah. We're gonna give this a couple shots. If it doesn't work, we won't worry about it. We'll go back to our original plan. This is the... Is this gonna be taking us to the exact same lobby each time, perhaps? Interesting. You know when you have it. Yeah. I figured it would probably be very obvious. Okay, looks like we're going to be stuck in a lobby every single time. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to know what map we get until after. Ah, headquarters. This is headquarters. I see. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna... Till the sidebar says transport. Okay, I want... Someone murder me quickly. How about that? Just murder me quickly. I don't want to play. I don't want to play your game. You, kill me. Be my murderer. Be the murderer so that I can die. I like the let's take this as a creative view. Like, this is a nice, that's a nice lamp. I like it. Now, if I were to make it today, I would actually change the iron bars to end rods. And that way the end rods can go directly against the trapdoor. And that would make it a much more fluorescent light to me, because then it'll be a much flatter light. There! Perfect. Thank you for letting me die. No, I don't want... No, I don't want... Yeah, thank you. Okay. We're gonna hit this a few times, and we'll find out if it worked. But I like that lamp design. Ah, this is a snow world. Interesting. Interesting. This is the library. We don't want the library. Yeah, I think we're gonna probably just give up, honestly. This is not going well. Thank you very much for the host, Izzy. I very much appreciate that. Cruise ship. Cruising around. Let me get out of the game. I don't want to play no more. I don't want to play no more. Everybody wondering about my creativity matching Is it okay if you don't know how to pronounce my username? Trueborn Barrett 63. That is my best attempt. You're getting all of them but transport. I noticed that. Ah! Yeah, we might have to call it good. We might have to call it good at this point. It's not wanting to pair us, unfortunately. Oh, wait. This looks sci-fi. Ah, it's transport. Okay. I'm innocent. I have to stay alive. So here's the cruise ship setting. Ah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I like that they used, a stained glass panes for that. That's cool. I guess, oh, that's, oh! Whoa! Now that was interesting. Ah. I gotta say, what is that? That is nether brick. Oh no. I heard the noise. It's time to get out of here, folks. Oh no. Ooh, we gotta get out of here. Oh, okay. That's cool looking. I like these, yeah? That looks cool, actually. I like that a lot. I like the stairs that helps break it up a little bit. I gotta trapdoors, and they're holding water, it looks like. Oh, I gotta get out of here. Oh, no. Water filter. Ooh. That's pretty cool. I like that. Okay. Oh, and then little plants. Nice. It's not very sci-fi in my opinion, but there are a lot of kind of cool things going on. Asteroids, I guess. Yeah. Ooh. Ah, let's go to... I do like that a lot. Now, I can only seem to go to 2 rooms. Horrible design of a spaceship if you can only go... Oh no, murder. Nothing like... Oh no! He threw his knife at me! Okay. Well, I mean, actually, we have... Let's spectate now. Perfect. Okay, so we have 2 minutes left. We could go to the botany room. Oh, I like that. Oh, is that supposed to be like the data crystals or something? Like powering the whole ship? The ship's computers? Oh, that'd be cool. I like that. Escape pod. Ooh. Okay, well, apparently escape pods. I like that. And then they color code them with a glass pane. Oh, you can go into this one. Oh! Ah, that's cool. That must be with armor stands. You need my button sound, eh? Oh! Oh! Oh no! Oh no, he was sucked into space! Tragic day for him. Yeah, unfortunately I got really, really fed up with the default sound for the button pressing, so I did that one. I don't remember where it came from. I don't know where that came from. You lose. No, I won. Thank you, Hypixel. I got exactly what I was looking for. Unfortunately... Okay. So that was interesting. That was interesting. I wouldn't say that was exactly what I was expecting for a spaceship. But... there was a lot of interesting things going on in there. And I don't want to start a new game, actually. Where am I now? Am I in a throne? Ooh, that's nice. Oh, that's cool. I want knights that have shields directly in front of them. Oh. Wait, what? I won! I did it! I killed the murderer by flicking the switch. Really? Welcome, Flupper Guppy. So, we're gonna actually stop that. I need to go back to this thing. Don't mind that. And, we're gonna go back into our creative world so that we can actually build for now. But that was actually I liked that, though. There was some pretty cool stuff going on. But anyway, yeah. For those who are just coming in, we are going to be doing a sci-fi build. Maybe. It's unfortunately not very used, but for a while people were playing on it. It's not mine to manage. It's just kind of using the name. Hey man, as I said, I'm not in charge of it. I have no control who got to be on it or not. But yeah. So anyway, yeah, we are going to... I want a hexagonal kind of room. So I'm thinking like this will be the back wall. Maybe we even like, maybe even like that's a better angle. I don't want it too severe. I want it to be sort of like a little bit of a... I want it sort of hexagonal, but I don't want it like very... Like my problem with the one over here, if we take another look at it, with the red wire, was that I feel like this effect didn't really work too well because the room was just so rounded. I do like it. I feel like maybe it was too round. I think this one had a little bit better results. But I'm not sure I'm sold on this one either. I'm going to go do some stuff, but you'll be back soon. Okay. See ya, man. Okay, so let's see here. Let's try to come up with what we're going to do here. This is the center. And I want to keep... Also, your Twitch can... What? My Twitch channel is gaining thousands of views? How is that possible? How is it possible that I'm gaining thousands of views there? Well, I'm going to pretend that no one wants to watch my stream as usual. In total. That makes me feel much better. Oh. Is that an error? That's an error. There's an error in my glass. Oh no. I'll need to fix that. Hello, Alkali Metal. How are you doing? And welcome back, Gupper. So, I gotta think. How would I like to do this? And I think what I would really like to do is I would like to keep... let's try... Maybe if we do like cyan stripes and then we put like glass directly on top of it. Maybe that would look nice. Maybe that would look nice in sci-fi. Kind of sci-fi, yeah. I'm doing pretty well. So we're working on a sci-fi build today. We're gonna see how it goes. And the base concept I want for this particular project is I want the excuse me, I wanted the teleporter room. I want a teleporter room. So we're gonna start with that. And I think this will make it. I think this will look pretty good. And we're going with a kind of a dark sci-fi ship. So I want dark colors, and thankfully concrete is going to make that really easy for us. We're gonna probably be basing it much on my design over here. But I don't know just yet. I feel like something's lacking in that. But I do really like the, at least the base of it. I like these. I mean, we could even work on this one. We don't necessarily have to start over. But that's kind of the idea. I do really like the concrete. I think this dark concrete, this dark gray concrete is really, really good for the sci-fi build that I'm thinking of. And we're gonna maybe make this one more out, actually. You know what? I just realized our music disappeared for some reason. I'm gonna have to fix that. Ah, much better. Please let me know if you guys need the music turned up or anything like that. But yes. We will be continuing back with this. Unfortunately, I don't really have a sci-fi, a place I can get sci-fi music, really. Oh, that's the wrong color. But maybe that color would look nicer. Nah, I think this light blue one is actually nicer. So we're gonna go do that. And that will, yeah, that's gonna allow it to be, yeah, because I want to keep this. I want it to be a 2x2 so that when we put the concrete together, we can make a nice circle like that. I do think that looks well. Maybe that, but at the same time, I do like the glass actually being nice and on top. Ah, and this one actually... Oh, okay. So, I guess let me know your thoughts. Which one do you like? Do you like this design more? Where the terracotta is kind of peering in from the side? Or do you like this, where it's more flush with another block? Or, option 3, where it's more like this, where like it's ingrained into a piece of glass? I'm personally on the side of I think it's better if it's embedded into the glass like this. But let me know if you guys have an opinion on those three. And then we could do something like that. I like the middle design, or second one. Okay. I like the one where the terracotta is only visible from the top, without the glass. Ah, so okay, so Flupper likes this one, nice and flush. And Alkali likes this one. But Alkali, you're thinking that you would rather the bottom be flush, you think? Like something like that, and then the top you can see a little out? I might be down to that. That's kind of cool. The first one, okay. So people don't sound like they're really caring for it being embedded into glass like this one. Okay. Okay, well let's give that a shot. let's move this up one again. And we will replace this with... Hey Vanilla Raccoon, how are you doing today? That should be one in the cargo bay. The larger one. Okay, yeah. You know, whenever I think of the cargo ships, I always think of, did you ever watch Stargate SG-1? Because that's what comes to mind for me. Oh no, you're cold. Put some pants on, man. I'm doing alright, though. Just a little bit scatterbrained, but I guess that's normal of me. I'm always a little scattered. I feel like we need slabs of some sort to kind of go around the teleporter if it's going to be a flush in a full block like this. But that's kind of going with the design that that's kind of oh, I see you missing. Okay. By without the glass, I initially meant the flush one on top, bottom is slightly exposed idea I liked even more. Okay, I need to read that again. Okay, without the glass, I initially meant the flush one on top. Okay, so it's flush on top and the bottom, but slightly exposed. Okay. Okay, so maybe that was a combination then. Perhaps you meant, perhaps we can like showcase it slightly with like maybe some stair blocks. So now you can only see portions of it. That might be more what you had in mind. Ah, you meant number 2. Okay, let's go back to number 2 since everyone seemed to like number 2. Okay. Ah, maybe you focused on that part. Sorry. Yeah, I mean this piece. Okay, so you guys like this one. The modified one you suggested was even better. Oh, okay. So everyone likes this one. Thank you very much. I think it does look really nice. I think something like this might be better, but maybe at a smaller scale. Maybe we even try doing like, say, a 3x3. We might be able to try to expand it to a 3x3. That might be good. I liked this size. Like, you know, I could very easily imagine, like, can I stand in this circle? Yes, indeed I can, in fact. So that's why I like this size, but as you guys know, sci-fi is hard. The colors match my skin, too. Well, yes, cyan is a very sci-fi color. I think I do like it slightly embedded, though. I like this. But I think maybe these stairs have to exist if that's the case, because then you can still see it. Like, otherwise I feel like over here, you lose it entirely. You can't see it until you're directly on top. But on this one, you can walk up to it and you know what you're getting into. Something that's going to literally destroy every particle in your body and then make a copy of you. You know, something gruesome like that. My only complaint is that this is incredibly bright. And while I think it's nice that it's bright, I'm feeling like it kind of takes away. I could perhaps make like the corners colored like this, but I feel like that's almost too much. And it's almost looking too bulky. The 2x2 seems like a good size. Yeah. As long as it buys me dinner first, it can do whatever it wants to my body. I don't know if you really want to be disintegrated, man, but I mean, like, you know, if that's your interests, then I'm not gonna stop you. But you're probably not thinking it through. Oh, jeez. How you doing, Winchester? We're gonna move this. Move. Put it that way. Move. 10. Goodbye. I think it's 7. There we go. Okay, let's try that again. And we're gonna see how a... Let's see how a 3x3 will look. We're gonna use a Wells Knight trick. Wells Knight has this common thing where he likes to put them in the corners, and then you put something like a stair in the middle. In fact, since it goes with the color scheme, let's try a lantern in the middle. Yeah, so he would do something like that, I would imagine. He likes doing things like that. And then if we put it around, if we wanted to do the embedded thing, I think the embedded thing is a little nice. I don't know, I think I like the glass a little bit more. I like seeing the glass. But yeah, he would do something like that. Oh, you know, just a Minecraft builder. Wells Knight was a big fan of the terracotta, but I noticed one of his tricks is always doing this 3x3 pattern. He likes stairs. Usually when he does a I think you're being sarcastic, but whenever he does like a path, he does like the stairs facing into the middle block. And then the very next pattern, he'll do like the blocks all facing outward. And I notice I mean, I guess it's usually a 3x3. Usually it's a 5x5 pattern he likes, so he would do something around here. But he's really good at doing medieval kind of builds. Yeah, so the next piece would be something like this, where he would make them all outside of the block, and he would continue that. That's the kind of shape floor pattern he does a lot, I noticed. But I'm doing pretty well. I'm just trying to think. Thinking is hard. That's what I've learned in life. Who needs to think? Now, I will say that I do like the idea of this being a 3x3, but I agree that it seems too large. Oh man. You're going to be able to transport an entire party of people in this thing. It's huge. So I think the 2x2 is definitely what we want to stick with. Yeah, he definitely has his own style picked out. We'll move that to 20. And then we're going to get rid of these entirely. I don't think they have any room for me. Hey, Dwagon. How you doing? So if we come back to over here, this was the lead inspiration of what we're doing. I think we might even want to build based off of this one. Maybe we like rip apart some of the stuff that's not working. Because I think this does look kind of nice. And I do kind of like this terracotta. It looks almost like wiring is slightly... Oh! It looks like wiring is slightly exposed. Which makes this look a little bit extra sci-fi-y. So let's try sticking with this theme. And seeing if we can come up with something that will work. I guess it's probably better if that's actually there. I wish you could... Yeah, I guess the problem again comes that you can't really see the texture anymore. It doesn't. It looks like. I like this one, like, because when you stand on it, you know exactly. It looks like technology is just ready to do stupid things to you. So it probably is better if it's nice and flush like that, but it does almost look a little bit too flat. Maybe this side we can push up one. I think that looks kind of nice. But then it's got a little bit of depth. But maybe that's not... I mean, yeah, that's probably better. You should make a trash room. That might be something we would do. How would I do a trash room? How are you imagining that? Like, are you imagining it like a little open bin, and I'm supposed to, like, you know, throw my items through this butt thing and then hit a button over here? Is that what you're imagining? Maybe, like, it shoots it out into space? If only we had slabs when it comes to terracotta blocks or glass. Yeah, that would be cool, wouldn't it? But that's part of the challenge, trying to make it work good. I do think this looks good, though. I just... It almost seems too much or too little, and boy, is that annoying. But, because I do like... And I like this one. Like, maybe this needs to be... I'm trying to reimagine what exactly those, what is that sci-fi, that sci-fi Goa'uld, transport ship called? I feel like it's something like an Aktesh. They have crazy names. Egyptian-based. Liking the little blue and white mix you have gotten on the transporter. Looks good with the glass texture. Indeed it does. I do think this looks really nice. I just... Not quite down with the what exactly is going on. We're gonna go back to this thing. I feel like... I know this is going to be a staple. This is a staple, because this has to be the center focus. That's just how it is. And I think that's about how tall we want it. So, I think... What if we did... Now, I've been thinking mostly, like, with the circle over here, I've been mostly thinking about, Star Trek Enterprise, where, like, they have a bunch of little circles kind of spat out, and each circle, I think, is supposed to be a transport, but it might be the entire platform. I'm not super familiar with Star Trek, but I think it's just the circles that are supposed to do it. And I think the machinery just has to be shown. So we need a slab. Or at least we need, like, stairs so that you have the ability to access it. And it's kind of nice because this covers all the blue. Like, it covers this spiral piece. That's kind of nice, I think. We could also try, something a little bit smaller. Like a trapdoor. That might work well. Naturally, we'll put the... Like, does that look good, for instance? It does kind of look technical. One thing on the Hypixel server I did like... we'll use iron blocks for now. But I liked how they had... You could also make a disintegrating trash room. Yeah. That might look very similar to the transport, to be honest. The teleporter, to be honest. But, let's see. On Hypixel, they had those, like, memory core chips. Like, for energy crystals. I liked that, and I'm wondering if that might look good along the side. So what I'm going to do, I think, is we're going to get some buttons, and we're going to put them here. And the blue is meant to indicate, like, which memory core this is going to represent. And we're going to use, I think we're going to use all 3 types of glass. I'm back. What'd I miss? Not much. We're gonna use some of those memory cores that we saw on the on Hypixel. I'm gonna just kind of throw some random blocks in, some random blue colors in. Whoa. And let's see. I think we're also going to top it off. We might top it off with iron instead. Yeah, I think iron might work better. We're gonna do a trapdoor, I think. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. Ooh, I don't like the holes in it. What about carpet instead, actually? Maybe carpet will work better. We could even give it a little bit of a blue itself using the cyan carpet, thinking about it. Oh, this is hard. Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. That's it. Java MC always looks better. You think so? I love the blue. I love the water in the Bedrock edition. It's got an interesting gradient to it. But welcome, Prototype and Tired Tube. Welcome to the stream. We're doing sci-fi builds. Or we're working on some sci-fi concepts, rather. But thank you very much for the follow, Tired. And let's see. We're gonna... Yeah, let's do 3, and then we'll stack 1. And we'll stack 1. And how does that look? Like, is that... That's supposed to be kind of like little data crystals on the side. They might be a little bit too outward, actually. Let's move it. Maybe 2 blocks? Yeah, 2 blocks looks good. It's slightly crowded, which I think is a good idea to have on a sci-fi build. I think that's just kind of how it is for sci-fi. Oh, apparently I didn't move both of them. Smart me. Okay, yeah. Gonna have to put those buttons back because we forgot to put them out there. Goodbye, everyone's. And hello, NFL Joy. J-Foy. How are you doing today? So, I think some data crystals is kind of nice. It might not be the right room, honestly, for it. But what we will need is some sort of... We're kind of working backwards, to be honest. I'm thinking right about here is going to be like the where the computer person is. So like this is going to be where they monitor who's going into teleporter. I think that'll go. Sci-fi has a few rules. Keep it minimalistic, add flashy lights, and every once in a while, it's minimalistic, it's somehow kind of crowded. I prefer Bedrock, but World Edit is the only thing that makes me play Java. You know, Prototype, I think I'm all there with you. I don't know if I could give up World Edit. They gave us structure blocks, and those are great and all, but they're still clunky as heck compared to good old World Edit. So yeah, I think this is about the right distance. So, another thing that the... So what we're going to do is we're also going to use... It looks like we're going to basically use glass for literally everything, is what I'm gathering. I think some sort of computer screen like that would be fine. And we might even, like, you know, top it off with something again. That's probably a little too much, actually. I'm trying to think, how can we make it look a little bit more sci-fi without adding too many more blocks to it? What if we did, like, an iron bar on both sides? I kind of like it. I kind of don't. I feel like it sort of adds to the theme, but it almost makes it look a little overstretched. And if we extend it like that... Okay. And then... if I do stairs... I wonder... can we do... can we do... rails in World Edit? Like, could we potentially... Are you in a build team? I'm not. Well, I guess I'm sort of in a build team now, but not really. Now, can I change these into a stair block? What is 156? No, they're gonna just fly off. Okay, well, that was worth a shot. I've been looking for a Java build team to join, but don't know where to look. I would focus on just working on your portfolio, and I think once you feel you have a lot of impressive builds, then worry about where to go. Because, of course, their first question is going to be, what can you build? And they're going to want to see examples. They're not going to want to take your word that you can build. Whoops. So I would definitely focus on that. Ah, I think that might work, yeah. Ah, because that will make it look... Oh. It's actually not much more out in at all. I wonder how... Oh, I reversed it. Never mind. Interesting. Kind of looks like makes it almost look like there's a wire underneath. Yeah, okay. This is gonna make it hard. Didn't think this through. Okay, well anyway, that's interesting. Unfortunately, yeah, it's us mostly just messing around. Not unfortunately. I guess that's the more interesting part, eh? I don't know. I think that looks too bulky. What if... Can we take, say, the iron bars again and put them like there? I mean, even like something like this, honestly. I kind of like this little window. I think that does actually look kind of cool. Maybe a quartz block instead of terracotta. Yeah, we can give that a shot. I mean, I can put it back. Ooh, that looks kind of cool itself. It looks like maybe a keyboard is placed right here. You can see the circuitry and it's being held up. That's actually nice. I like that. Yeah. I get you. I like how that came out, actually. I think that looks... You think just a quartz block. I liked this because I thought it looked like, I mean, we can even, like, simplify it with, like, just a singular color. I'm also thinking, what about if we take the terracotta again? No, actually... An iron... sea lantern! That was what I was thinking. Sea lantern was what I was thinking. We will also grab an iron block. Iron is always a great connection, too. Iron looks a little mechanical. And then sea lanterns kind of get that sci-fi color back. I'm thinking I'm more on the side of the terracotta, though. I think that actually looks nice. The polished diorite, I think, is a little bit too dirty. I'm wanting a clean look, and I think polished diorite is a little too dirty. Over here, actually. Maybe even over... No. Yeah, over here you can see white concrete with iron blocks in it. I think this looks really nice for a white floor. Again, I'm going with more of a dark theme. But, you know, quartz, in my opinion, is really the only slab that really works for sci-fi. An iron trap door and then a slab. An iron trap door and a slab. Where? Like, you think here? Oh, what about if I did... That's kind of cool, actually. It's an airplane ready to take off. And then we can do the circuitry thing again. Uh-oh. Oh. Is that an uh-oh or a good thing? Never mind. Don't mind me. I'm talking about a sorry, a text message bothered my brain. But I think this actually... Stop it! I think this actually looks kind of cool. You think a quartz block underneath... Yeah, it's a drone. You think a quartz block... You're not a fan of the terracotta underneath. You don't like the circuitry showing, I see. If you don't like the circuitry, I think a stair like this... Ooh, actually with the two blades. I don't know if I like that part. And then if we put it on top, that's still too much. That looks really sci-fi though. That's a real sci-fi looking computer. I like it. It's a little too clunky for what I'm looking for. But no, stop that. What about a carpet? Maybe a carpet would be a little less clunky. In a sense, I like circuitry, but it kind of clashes with the floor. I think I'm okay with the clash, but yeah, I can... That looks cool. I like it. That's a cool computer. Yeah. So maybe what you would like instead, perhaps what you would like if there is circuitry, maybe if it was something like that, perhaps. Maybe that's a little less clashy. Then it looks like it's a little shaded. I think that kind of computer would be built into the floor if it's a control panel. Yeah, this is a carpet on top. I think the carpet on top looks a little nicer than the trapdoors. Just because it is a little clunky, I feel. It's a little bit too bulky in my mind. But I think this looks really nice. I think this is better for a control room computer. But I do think that looks good. I think that does look good. And as I said, you know, this is where the computer scanny people are going to be. Might have circuit boards. I guess this is kind of just a little playroom. We're kind of messing with everything, trying to see if we can come up with an idea. I personally think I might be sticking to this idea. I like this one still a lot. And I like it especially because this one's slightly higher than this one. And it's got a little wiring thing, weird thing kind of going on over there. I don't think the wiring is working as effectively over here. But I do like the overall shape of it. And I think it's working really well. And I also really like the white versus cyan. I think that looks almost circuitry as well. Oh, this is actually using glass, packed ice. A little bit more subtle of a color. Welcome back, Sailed. I'm liking it, though. Alright, so let us come back to over here. Now, I think we decided that we like the stairs because we can see the circuitry again no matter where we are. But unfortunately, I do think the white quartz is a little bit too clashing. So my solution to that is I think I'm sticking to I think I like this more, although I think the light blue glass works a little bit more better because it's slightly brighter. But unfortunately, we do need to somehow bring back the shape. So what we're gonna do, and I don't know if this is better, like I feel like that's also a little bit, it looks almost a little too clunky again. For some reason it looks less clean than a straight square box in my opinion, even though it's slightly smaller. I guess because it's just nice and it's one shape. But I think that works. I agree. Maybe it was Sailed. Someone was saying that they think the top one should show. And I do really like that. I think that does look good. Maybe we even do like the little stair trick again, so that it's a little less apparent, but it's still apparent. And we can also have fun with the ceiling. Like, what if we use these lines that are created with the stairs to create a pattern? Yeah, like that. Maybe. I think that looks potential. I think it has potential. It almost has wings. We can do it like on all four sides. This is really frustrating to do. But that's kind of cool. And we can even play with the shape of the roof. Like that. Replace the corner slab with a stair. It'll look more connected in one piece when it touches the concrete. The corner piece with a stair. You mean like that? you might actually mean... Ooh, can I get it to do it? Ooh, I might not be able to get that to do it. I think you want this kind of stair. But I don't know if I'm going to get that to work. Unless you were thinking, like, say, this. I think you were thinking that. Like, so that it's all the way around. Oh! You meant the bottom part. Ah, maybe you mean, like, this. Oh, man. I can only do it on one side. Okay, well. That covers a little bit too much of the... I wish... This is where the debug stick comes handy. Now, I could potentially get it to show more blue... what happened to my slab? Oh, I butchered it. I butchered it. Way to go, me. I did such good things today. That looks cool too. Okay. I'm thinking I like the little branch outs a little bit more. I think this again is coming to the point where it looks bulky again. If I do... I guess I just have a very specific amount of come on. If a very specific amount of things I'm willing to put into it. It gets bulky really easy for me in this game. It looks like too much so quickly. I think that is kind of cool though. So we're gonna let's try doing this. And then, what happened to my... Yeah, here's my slab. Now, that might be what you meant. And I think that does actually look kind of cool. It looks almost intentional. So, I can't do it on this side as easily. So perhaps what we'll do is we will have it go entirely on this, on the sides, and we will have it wrap around. You know, honestly, I actually even kind of like it that it goes all the way to the bottom. Like, maybe it doesn't even need a full... That looks cool. I think that does look cool. Yeah. That looks cool. I like it. Honestly, I like it more than with the slabs. Because you get a little bit more of that color. And it's got a little bit more of a trapezoid shape. That's good. That's good. That's good thinking, Winchester. That's a nice looking teleporter pad. I think that's a good thing. Now this, I think, isn't really working with the same design in mind. So, what it might be is let's push this. My favorite thing to do, move it 10 blocks away. We're gonna copy these. No. We're gonna copy this, and we're gonna flip it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're gonna paste. Oh, that's not what I want. Okay, well, apparently that... Okay, whatever. Paste. I will do it again myself. Welcome back, Flupper. How are you doing again? You doing well? Okay, so we're gonna try that. Get rid of those. And now Winchester's a good thinking. Winchester's a good thinker. I think this is gonna look like greatness. I'm dreaming of a really cool sci-fi. Why won't this block work? There we go. Much better. Now, is that too symmetrical, though? I kind of like the top being slightly smaller. Oh! Stop that. It almost looks too big. So I'm thinking, let's try. If we do the same idea, and that would be like this, and then go all the way around again. Oh. That's sort of the same, but it's smaller. I think that's looking nice. Can we be friends? I mean, we can be whatever you want. Come to these streams often and, you know, I will get to know you, and then that is very much a possibility. I think that looks good. So maybe... Okay, I think the next step, what I'm imagining is, and using, what would be a good pipe color? I think gray obviously would make a good pipe color. What would make a good pipe? Cauldrons might make a good pipe. I've always thought cauldrons looked kind of cool like this. Another cool pipe I've seen is using shulker boxes. Shulker boxes have a very air venting kind of look, in my opinion. I think they look great. But I'm thinking for this, we're looking for shape. And if we're looking for shape, I think stairs are the best way to go, and I want a gray stair. So what I'm thinking is you go all the way around like this, and we're gonna stack it for 3 blocks and see how that works. Now, ooh, that's a little thicker than I intended. Why did I think that would be slightly smaller? I don't know, but that's too much. That's too much. I think what we need is a 2x2 of this stuff. So, yes, that's what we can do. So, let us do a 2x2. Let's start with some stairs like that. And, I'm gonna do wood trapdoors. Well, I mean, it's supposed to be... Let's do this. Okay, hold on. This takes a little preparation. Okay. Doop and doop. We need some redstone blocks. Oh, wait. This is... Ah. Let's try that. Okay, that should be much better. Now. We're going to stack that. Much better. Okay. So those are going to stay no matter what. Little world edit trick. That will hide the circuitry along the sides. And I think that will make it look almost like we might also be able... Hello! We might also be able to maybe just cover it. I don't know. That part's a little bit problemy to me. What if we just put the concrete on the top too? Like, maybe... I do think this shape's really working. I do like it. It's a great shape. Thank you so much, Winchester. This shape is working very well. This is exactly... I think that's exactly what this needed. It's got a little personality to it. Sailed, I'm a little bit confused by you guys. Like, I can read the chat. I'm following along, and if you would like to ask me a question or something, I don't mind answering. I just... There's only so much I can say to hello. And I don't mean it to be rudely. I don't understand what you want from me. I acknowledge you exist. But, the only thing I didn't like about this one was that it was very square. And I think the stair blocks are exactly what gives it something special, something extra, something a little bit unique. And I think the shape, it's slightly, you know, it's more bottom base than top base. So now I got to think. We'll do this side, and then, yeah, we'll do the same thing. Okay, so that covers everything up all nicely. I'm not sure I like that, honestly, though. I feel like that's not quite what I had in mind. But what I think will be more what I have in mind is I do like this pipeline. It's got, you know, it kind of looks like a pipe to me. I don't know. What do you think? Yes, I remember you sailed. You've been in this chat the whole time, more or less. I haven't forgotten. Now, Winchester, I've forgotten entirely. I have no idea who that guy is. I'm just a little bit more focused on the whole building thing. I mean no disrespect to you, Sailed. I'm a little focused. That is all. That would be kind of cool as well. What if it's just like a bunch of anvils stacked on one another? I like anvils. They got a nice shape to them, and I think they have that kind of crazy chord look I want. So they might also do well. Yeah, I don't know who Winchester is. He sounds weird. I don't know how I feel about the top piece. Maybe it needs to go outward, like oh no, I don't want to. I don't want to remove those, but I might have to. Maybe we'll go outward again. No. I have something in mind. I need to figure out what it is. Now, I think it is that I like it's small up here, but it needs to branch out eventually. So, like, maybe out here, maybe way up here is when it starts to branch out again. Or maybe almost like it come a little bit down in order to do the teleportation, but maybe it's even better if it's just like a flat ceiling. Like, maybe like this is where the ceiling should end. Maybe there's no reason to give any more attention to the top. Like, maybe that's good. And it could be. Tadpoles. What? I think the anvils could work, but the stone stairs look a bit much. Okay. Yeah, I want something 2x2. But the anvils I don't think will work 2x2. But yeah, up here it's not, I'm not feeling it. I want it, and I feel like I know what I want. But clearly I have not found the proper execution for it. Now, if this was a 3x3 teleporter, it would be a lot easier to say, yeah, anvils, that would be perfectly fine. I said tadpoles? I mean, I guess I said tadpoles when I read tadpoles. Oh, that actually looks kind of cool. I like the shape of it. Okay, what about... let's put concrete in the back of it. Ooh, actually... what shape does that make? Got an interesting effect. Huh. Okay. Perhaps since we don't want to put much attention onto this, we'll surround it with the gray again. The gray is a very neutral color, and we're using it a lot in other places of the build, so perhaps that will work well for this as well. Or maybe it looked like trash. This is hard. Creativity. One of those difficult things people do. Sailed wall, you have lost me very far out at sea. I don't understand what's going on no more. Maybe what we'll do is we'll try out What about concrete? Like, can we do something with concrete, perhaps? I mean, I guess I was always doing concrete, but here's my thought. Doop, doop, doop. And doop, doop, doop. And doop, doop, doop. Is this going to be too much? Probably going to be too much, is my assumption. It might need a much bigger machine for this to look okay. Yeah, definitely too much. Okay, maybe let's focus on another part of the build then. What if we did... Let's work on a background. How about that? That might work better. And I think I would like to have 3 teleporters still. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to take this one and make that my main. And we'll stand right here. Oh. We're gonna just move this all up slightly. And we're gonna do that circuitry thing that I was doing before. We'll just put it like this for now. I think the original size being a 2x2 at the top of the teleporter could work well if it's flush with the ceiling. Especially if you have 3 of them. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking that maybe it's just too excessive. So yeah, you might be right that we might just want to go with a ceiling. I wonder what to do with the ceiling. Like, maybe something white, like iron or the concrete or something like that. Because that's what I'm imagining currently. I think it might even be nice if we had a slab for a ceiling. Mostly because I think it would be nice if we could see just a tiny bit of color up there. I think that would be nice. Is that going to be too much? Ooh. I think this will definitely need... Could do something like, maybe that, so that you can still see it a little bit. That might be too much, though. Will you please eat already? Well, we're all out of rotated bananas. Hello, Eno. How you doing? How about I drink a potion instead? Is that okay? Ah, tastes like flavor. Eat a sponge. They're not tasty. I'll do it for you. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah. I think I've had enough, though. I don't think I need any more. No, that was a potion of awkward. How did I do it over here? Every good teenager must eat sponges. Yes, of course. What was I thinking? Okay, so I had it slabbed. Okay. Yeah, well, maybe let's see if we can get that to work. I liked that. Maybe we will do... Maybe the circuitry goes out to here. Maybe exception of, like... Maybe this will be iron. Right here. Just so that it's a little... It sticks to the color palette. And then if we do something like a slab... Oh, except we wanted it one inward, actually, thinking about it. So we're going to do glass. Yeah, that seems a little too broken up, actually. So maybe even iron would look okay. Or maybe this is just too much. Maybe it's looking... They look faulty. What, you don't trust the teleporter? Why wouldn't you trust the teleporter? Here's an idea. Sea lanterns. Whoa! Thank you very much for the donation. Who gave that? I'm gonna... Let me just have a moment to figure out how I checked that. I've been through some teleporter accidents. You don't say. Thank you, donator. I'm donating to Dina. Don't know why it's so funny to me. Who could have possibly been my anonymous donator? Who just showed up? I feel like they are the most likely to be guilty. 'Twas I, the Winchester. Thank you very much, Winchester. Unless you're trying to take credit for someone else's donation. Oh no, this is going to be problematic for me. I don't know how to take that. But I appreciate whoever donated. It is going to go right to my computer. We are at a total of $5.64 to my upgraded computer. We're at a good steep slope. Winchester, would you do that to Eno? Nonsense. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Oh, goodness. Well, hopefully I can be at least mildly entertaining, at least. I don't know what to say as far as... Well, there you go. Not Denator. Oh, not Denator. Not Denator through it. But thank you much for the not... Thank you very much, not Denator, for donating another... For donating $2.50. And I believe the message... Oh, StreamJar, you need to update, silly. There was a message. It might be Eno. Just maybe, though. We don't know for sure. How about that? Thank you again for a... Thank you, you both for a donation. We are now at $8! I could almost afford... We're so close to our goal. That's the important thing. Thank you very much. I don't know how to take donations. I feel awkward. Okay. Now, what am I doing? This is... It has eyes. It has special eyes. Pi and 5. Or is it 5 and pi? Pi was my very first donation. I think that was Lena Bookworm who gave me the first donation of Pi. And I think that was on Pi Day. Oh! Stop that. You take the donations by being as awkward as possible. There's no possible way for me to do otherwise. I'm bad at it. I don't know what to do with donations. They worry me. I think that's how he goes through life. Being awkward, yeah, that's about how I do everything. Probably. Ah, goodness. I couldn't possibly be just an awkward ball of fluff. Or something. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't even know what I'm doing with this! It just occurred to me, Joppa's texture is very sandy for the quartz. I want to see a white desert now. That would be kind of cool. Oh, that's interesting. The top texture has a grid. The bottom texture does not. It's flush. Like there's it's a never-ending pattern on the top, on the bottom. Interesting. Build me a Borg cube. You know what? Let's do it. Let's build a tiny Borg cube. Eno needs a place to live, it's true. Stone is an invalid number. Well, screw you too, game. Last I checked, stone was a little bit before rock, and a little bit... Never mind, I don't even know. What am I even doing with myself? I need to stop it. It doesn't have to be a large Borg cube. Okay, bye. What's lime? Lime is 5. There it is. How's that? It's a little Borgy. We are the Borg. You are going to be No, I don't want to be assimilated. You should do the we are the Borg thing. I always wanted to make a cold desert biome. Ah, yeah, that would be cool. Some iron bars here and there. It's true. Probably does need iron. I think they're gonna be like handlebars. You know. Everyone gotta go and use their handlebars. Everybody knows. Everybody knows how to use those handlebars. And then we're also gonna do some concrete powder. Maybe some black. Ugh, Anvil! Stop using gravity on me. Come on, man. Step up your game. No, gravity! Stop that. You know what it's like. You know what it's like. No! You know what it's like. You know what it's... Oh, my goodness. Are you sure I didn't make a trash box? I feel like I made a trash box. There. My Borg cube. I don't honestly know if I did a good job on it or not. I legit can't tell. It kind of looks like a Borg cube in my opinion. I like the cauldrons, but I have a question. The middle piece being out. Does it work? Doesn't that work that well? It should contain fluids. Basically the concept with it was that it was for redstone. I could fill it, and from the side I could tell what level it's at. That was the idea. I know you're just making a joke, but that was the idea. Imagine there's glass in it. How I don't know how do they do their voice?
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. We will add your biological and technological distinctiveness to our own. Prepare to be assimilated. Resistance is futile. Your culture will adapt to serve us. Resistance is futile.
Was that okay? I don't actually know how they sound. Yeah. If it was my personal opinion, I wouldn't be using this cauldron, but I made this for redstoners. I gotta finish that pack. I have a lot of redstone things I did. You can make a clear bit, Oh, okay. Well, that's alright, Thank you very much for hopping in. Unfortunately, it's already it's very small amount of space. I could add a couple, like, white glass streaks in it, I guess, but that's about it. I don't think I can do much else, unfortunately. See ya, Eno. Can anyone actually tell me if my Borg was on spot or not? Was I like way off? I feel like I was more of the chain smoking Borg, and I don't know how they actually sound. So okay, gonna go back to this. I think it'd be cool to do a cold beach though. I think it was System who said that. What if you did that with concrete, actually? Like, what if you did, like, I mean, I guess you could do white concrete powder, but, cyan blue might be a little colder, too. I liked your Borg voice. It was alright. I'll have to take a look at what they actually sound like. I really want to do... Whoops. I really want to do I want to learn how to do a robot voice. Again, I have some sci-fi ideas in mind. It's hard. Unfortunately, YouTube searching, I've only really found add echo. And as good as that is, it's lacking in my opinion. Like most things I do. This build is lacking. This build is lacking. Everything is lacking to me. Oh, crap. Unfortunately, I'm actually out of time today. I'm very sorry, people. I didn't get very much done today. But I do like how this computer came out. I like the circuit boards, very much inspired by Hypixel. I think we have a good shape going on with the teleporter. I like that it's slightly bulkier on the... I like that the bottom is a lot bulkier than the top, and I think it'll look good. I am hoping I can get some sort of wire effect like this one down. I think that'd be kind of cool if it kind of like it's kind of like goes down a little bit extra, and then like I don't know, maybe it like maybe the wall you know, kind of has a little staircase shape to it, like what's it called? Like, you know, it comes from a cone piece, and then it kind of branches out, and then that way we can maybe make the corners of the room like go back to being kind of rounded, like that. I think that'd be cool. That's a little bit too. That's a lot more drastic than I have in mind. I imagine it's something more like this, but something like that, I think, would be really cool to have a nice round room, and I think 3 teleporters is a good number. But yeah, so that's kind of what we got for the first stream of the sci-fi builds. Again, unfortunately, I am a little sad. I do like spending a lot more time on these things, but I've been very short of time lately. But thank you all very much for watching, and hope to see you in the next stream tomorrow, probably. I mean, I do daily, so I know it's tomorrow. And anyway, I will see you all tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.